Right, I haven't done a video for quite a while. Things have been accumulating, sitting in boxes. Things have been gathering dust. And a few things I've opened, but I haven't actually done a video on them. So I'm not going to do them all now because there's quite a lot to get through. But there's a couple of things. I had a few celebrations in August, and one of my presents from my husband, because I try and get him to get me something charmed aroma and always Harry Potter themed. I had the two UNESCO figures, which were McGonagall and the Richard Harris version of Dumbledore with books, which is they are on my shelf at the moment. I'll put a picture up of those. I think those are the only things I've actually unboxed. So I had this really lovely charmed aroma candle, and it reminds me a lot of the Pottery Barn Teen open candle that the Pottery Barn did. And because we're in the UK, we can't even access the website. We're not allowed. So we see some great things from there, quite expensive, and they're not really easy to get hold of. So to have something that was you know, accessible to get to the UK that's like this was really, really nice. And as you can see, it's a snow globe and it lights up. So I've seen a few people making beautiful 3D prints of these, of the egg, but personally I haven't had anything like this, and as far as I know, in the UK I haven't seen anything licensed, you know, apart from this. So I'm really, really happy with this. It's a nice size, it's actually very heavy, although it's not huge. It's a lovely size. And in the candle, you get a piece of jewellery. So in this one, which I haven't burned yet, you get a necklace with the open egg, like this, and I think it glows in the dark. One of the first charmed aroma candles I got was the Tri-Wizard egg, and it was just the closed egg. You took the lid off, like the top of the egg off, and it had a necklace in that was similar to the Noble Collection one. So it was gold. You twist it at the top and it would open. So that was very, very similar to the Noble Collection one that's in the little case, whereas this one's completely different. So it'll be really nice when I get around to burning that. It's quite a nice smell. It's not as strong as, does anybody else have the the chocolate frog candle? It's not a horrible smell, but it is incredibly strong. If you go anywhere near that thing, if the lid moves slightly, you can smell chocolate for hours and hours and hours. It's very, very, very strong. So this was my first charmed aroma. I'm going to put back on my shelf above my desk because that's where I'm keeping all my like gold things. Again, I think that is this gold sort of thing started with it didn't necessarily start with Pottery Barn Teen, but they started bringing out gold versions of things, and it's become quite a theme now. So we had like, let's move that, so behind here somewhere, there we go, behind all this mess, we've got like the forks, the jewellery holder forks, and somewhere up above my shelf there's a Hedwig on some books. There's a lot of gold, like I've got a gold shelf above there. So that is kind of a bit of a theme that we've got going on. Now the other charmed aroma thing I had, I haven't unboxed and put it anywhere yet, and it's really bad that I don't remember if it's the doe or the stag Patronus, and it's absolutely beautiful. That lights up as well. I will unbox that another time. It looks so much better in the flesh than on the pictures. So lovely Instagrammer I've bought before, who I met through Vinted, who I didn't realise until after I'd bought from her, worked at the shop in King's Cross at platform 9 3/4. Julie, thank you very much for this. So Julie sells some lovely Harry Potter things on Vinted, and she sells, I've had 1, 2, 3 empty Charmed Aroma things from her now. I'm not massive on the candle itself, it doesn't bother me. As you can see, I don't really burn them, and I'm not huge on the jewellery, but I do like the pieces. So this one, I hadn't seen this one before until I saw it on Vinted, and it's all empty there. She's burned the candle. We've got a little bit of wax in there that I can get out, and again this one lights up. I think it does. It does. It's just I've got lighting on, and we've got a bit of, needs a little bit of a tidy up. It's had a little bit of a knock, which I knew before I bought it, and really I'll be able to fix that quite easily. A bit of gold paint, maybe a little bit of clay, will tidy that up absolutely fine. But this isn't the side that I display it on anyway. If we display it this side, you don't really notice. It's really pretty, so turn that off. There we go. So the other two I've had from Julie is the forks in the jar and the Deathly Hallows one, and the Deathly Hallows one lights up as well. So I think I had this for £15, which in my opinion is really, really good, because obviously shipping is quite a lot. Well, it's a lot from the US, although Charmed Aroma are pretty good with their shipping costs. So that goes back on my desk. I'm knocking everything over. I'll do that later because I'm just making a mess. I'm going to break something. I'm not going to put it there. Okay, there's no particular order to this. So today, was it today? Maybe in today. I forgot I ordered this. Another Vinted find. This is, oh, I haven't put it back in the box properly. It's one of those little ones that, it's such a novelty thing and it's so cute. I think it's Wizarding Trunk, and it's a Wizarding wireless network. And it's for Potter Watch. And it's like this little vintage radio, which is a Bluetooth speaker. And I tested it out today, and this little guy is so powerful. Look, there's a little sub at the back. It's really, really good. I was shocked actually how nice this is, and that is the volume dial there. This was another little Vinted find, and it's so cute. So this will probably stay on the desk somewhere, and this will be great when I travel because we can't take Alexa with us. So this will be great for playing music, audiobooks, because me and my youngest both go to sleep listening to the audiobooks. So we'll play the audiobooks through this. Well, I will. She can use something else. My other one pinched, my oldest pinched my other speaker. So I've needed a wireless speaker now for a while. And I'm really happy with this one. It's really cute. Again, I think it is Wizarding Trunk because it looks like their style. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't actually say, does it? Oh, no, it's not. Is it Accio? The subscription box Accio, is it? Okay. I'll have to have a look at that. I'm wrong. That's why I haven't seen it before. I've not been searching for it. Right, okay. Favourite thing. A while back, I'm trying to think how many years ago it was now. The studio tour or Harry Potter shop does limited collection, and it doesn't stay around long. You have to grab it while it's there, or that's it, it's gone. And I had most of the, well, a lot of the pieces, but obviously some were more expensive than others, and you just can't get them. They sell out, or you just don't have the money at the time. And I found this on Vinted for under half the price they are going for at the moment, and the seller was really lovely. and I think she's only used it a couple of times, but it looks almost new. So I'm going to take the phone out of the, excuse my fingers, I'm very sorry. There we go. You can tell I'm not a professional. I loved this as soon as I saw it when it was released. And I remember there was a big thing about the fact that Newt Scamander is misspelt. So you've got Scamander. It's missing an N. Scamander. But, I mean, who cares? Look at it. It's so pretty. Look. It's so cute. And it's obviously, Loungefly do their mini backpacks. I don't have many of the backpacks because I'm just not a backpack kind of girl. I like the little side bags. I don't really collect many Loungefly because as much as I think they are gorgeous, they are expensive. And, you know, what you save on one thing, you end up spending on another. So I can get quite a few items normally for what I would spend on Loungefly. But this was a really reasonable price. I think it was around, I'm going to say around 50. And I know that is a lot. It is a lot, but I haven't seen one below 100 for a while. So I really love this. And I found, where is it? Last year, I managed to get hold of the little side bag. And I got it out again today to see if it actually matched, because I thought, oh, I'm sure the side bag's more green. But it's not, it's like, oh no, it does look, it looks different in this light. It is slightly more green, isn't it? But it's got the same open. There we go, it's got the same lining. It's really, really pretty. And I love the little side bag. You've got the keyring going on there. That was part of the collection. There were some notebooks, I managed to grab those. There were some pins, I managed to get those. And one thing I didn't manage to get was the huge mug. But I do have the mug. It's just sat in Massachusetts at the moment with a really good friend, and I haven't been able to sort the postage out because I bought quite a few things and he picked up absolutely loads for me, and I've had one parcel from over there and it costs so much to send, so I'm waiting for quite a few things from probably 2 years ago, and this he knows who he is. He's got to cart these boxes round when he moves. I really appreciate it. So I've got my big Diagon Alley mug, and that is going to cost a fortune to send, but then I think that is the whole of the collection then. But some of these, when they come out, you know that you're going to absolutely love them. It's just like the travel one that's come out recently with mainly the Beaubaton things. They're my favourite. So I've learned my lesson now. It's like, get them quick because things do sell out. So this is absolutely lovely. I love this so much, and I will try and use it. I did have, I think the only one I ever bought new was the Weasley's Wizarding Weasley's one that had loads of sequins along the bottom, and unfortunately they all started coming undone within 3 months of me buying the bag, and Loungefly refused to do anything about it. And that kind of put me off a little bit. It did throw me. So I think I bought it directly from Funko as well. So that's neither here nor there. I think it might have been the design. Sequins aren't great for, you know, longevity and things like that, but I think things like Loungefly bags, they get really gentle use. They're not like my normal bags I just throw around. So I kind of had to sew the sequins down and use a bit of glue and never take it out again. It just gets put on display. But this one I don't think we can have any problems with it. It's pretty watertight, and it'll get light use. So that's my bag. Everything is very, very random at the moment. So without getting into the Shein haul, because I think that's going to have to be another day, just do a couple of Vinted things. Okay, I'll put the phone back in there because I can't keep holding it. It's going to be some thumbs again. Is that? No, did it? Yay me. So happy. There we go. excellent camera work, isn't it? Look at that. Born to be a professional. Oh dear. I'm never going to be one of these people that has somebody who does filming and editing for me, am I? No, it's just going to be a wonky camera angle, and that is what you get. I'm very sorry. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. So back to, this is changing the subject again. On September 1st, back to Hogwarts Day. It was a bit. I'm not going to say much about it. My plans didn't go to plan, as quite a few people's didn't, because it was a bit of a last minute change for a few people. So I stayed at home, and me and my youngest did Harry Potter crafts, and watched first few Harry Potters and tried to salvage the day. We didn't want to go to King's Cross because we'd been told not to on the email by Warner Brothers. I know quite a few people went. Great. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I don't judge anybody who went. I just didn't want to kind of go against what they said. I don't know. That it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we did quite a few of the things that were online. We Wizarding World had some really good craft ideas actually. And it wasn't me who looked them up, it was my little 8-year-old. She, as soon as I got her onto the Wizarding World website, that was it. She has found out her house, which is Hufflepuff. She did the official quiz and was sorted into Hufflepuff. And she's got her Patronus, her wand. We did pixies in a jar, we did making our own owls. And then I said, why not make some potions and some wands? And as I was making this, I know this is pretty basic, so this is my little, I haven't painted it or anything yet, and it's not really, I need to zoom out a bit, don't I? Should we zoom out? Can we zoom out? We can. I was like, oh, I'm going to do a Philosopher's Stone wand. I like this idea of a little Philosopher's Stone with a bit of brown paper, a little bit of a, and then halfway through the day, I went on the notifications, and Warner Brothers have just dropped that absolutely gorgeous Philosopher's Stone wand, which when I've gone to have a look at it and it's sold out, so I will probably have a look when I go to the tour next week. I'm not sure when that will be, but I thought, you know, there you go, that'll do for now, won't it? That's good enough for me. So yeah, I'm just finding that in this box because we did quite a lot of crafts and I haven't packed them away because nothing's getting done in this room at the moment. There's a lot of focus going on with other things, and unfortunately this really hasn't been a priority. It's just a bit sad. So doing an unboxing now, I can kind of have a little look at what needs to go where. I know what this is, I've had this out and this is amazing. Okay, for anybody who gets a wizarding trunk, you already know what this is. I still haven't subscribed because finances have not allowed me as yet, and I will subscribe because I love their things, and I don't have a subscription box at the moment. When Geek Gear stopped, obviously we stopped that, and then LitJoy stopped doing theirs, and I realised how much money LitJoy was actually taking up. Most months that was most of my money gone, so I'm kind of grateful that I'm not doing that with LitJoy anymore. But the Wizarding Trunk's really a reasonable price, and their things, they're not missing at the moment. They're really not. This is terrifying and I absolutely love it. It baffles me though that, oh, I'll get it out. So I think it was Pavati, was it, in the Prisoner of Azkaban, when they're all facing the Boggart in the cabinet. They have to turn their things into something funny. And Pavati turns, this is meant to be this something funny. For me, this is the kind of thing that, this is what the Boggart would turn into. Before it turns into something funny, it's terrifying, but the artist did such a good job with it. And I've seen it at the studios. It is horrific. It's massive. Wizarding Trunk. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's just nightmarish, isn't it? It is so scary, but it's fabulous. I mean, look at that. The details and the paintwork. A lot of things, if I can't afford them, I'm like, oh, I'll have a go at making that. And I'd thought about doing this for quite a while, and it's not until I've actually got this and had a look and thought, there's no way I'd be able to make one of these. And now I'm looking at it, I've just thought, somebody I know who does excellent clay work, I am going to tag you in this and challenge you to make it, because I know you will make it. I know you can do it, and you know who you are. I'm going to tag you in it if I remember. I bet you could do an excellent one of these. Yeah, that is horrifying, isn't it? But it's so good. Look, so creepy. Right, love that. That Vinted, from somebody I buy from regularly. They take all my money. I've got about 6 regular people I buy from now, and they're really lovely, because they'll hold things for me and they package them so nicely, and it's nice. You've got like a little pottery vintage community, and it's funny because there's things that I'm watching and loads of people are watching them, and they'll pop up on somebody else's vintage haul on Instagram, and I'll be like, I was watching that, I knew it was you. And you can kind of know that one of your friends has bought it. Unfortunately, the blue Beaubaton bag went somewhere I wasn't very happy about, but we can't win them all. But I think Suzanne bought something, Sugar Spun Quill. She bought something I was watching. I was really pleased that she'd bought it, actually. I can't remember what it was. It becomes like eBay. You've got a list of so many things. You can't keep up with it. But this guy, wow. I haven't seen another for sale yet. There's probably a few on eBay, and they're probably at stupid prices. So this is staying with me, and I'm probably going to put it back in the box, because I'm going to wake up in the night and scare myself. So you can go back in there, mate, because you're scary. Right, sorry if you can't stand the sound of polystyrene, neither can I. This is a bit of a blast from the past. So I'm late to the party with everything. This was one of Geek Gear's. I think it was one of. It's not the first one they did. It's one of them. So I kept an eye on it, an eye open for it on eBay and loads of places back in the day to see if we could get it, because it used to be Geek Gear sales, and loads of the ones went cheap towards the end. Could never get this one, and I really like this one, and I bet it's really, I bet loads of people have got it, but I just couldn't get one. So I don't know what it is. I think it's kind of just, we don't see, well, back in the day, we didn't see a lot of blue unless it was Ravenclaw, and we didn't see a lot of Ravenclaw, and this gave me a really kind of Beaubaton feel. So this was kind of like, I think this is one of the only blue ones I've got. I know I have one really special blue wand, and that is by Splatter Palette, who gifted me the most beautiful Beaubaton wand, which is on my Instagram. Oh, she does beautiful ones. She's done so many things for Back to Hogwarts, and she's dropped new things as well. Oh, she's absolutely fantastic. Her clay work is spectacular, because it's not just things to be displayed, there are things to use. So there's mugs, all sorts of things. She just absolutely beautiful clay work. So I might tag her in this, actually. So anybody I've spoken about today or things like that, I'll put links or tags in. And I might get that one. That one's on my Your Ball display because it is one of my very, very, very favourite. And she gifted me that when I was... I'm always going through something, but she gifted me that, and it was such a lovely surprise. And I might actually take some more pictures of it soon. So that's that blue one from Geek Gear. And back in the day, they had some excellent things, didn't they? They really, really did. And I was kind of late with Geek Gear. I was always playing catch up, trying to get the stuff. And there's a very special person from Geek Gear, and I'm not going to name names because it's going to embarrass her. And she, even when Geek Gear was kind of going downhill, kept on top of things and stayed in touch with me because we've become really good friends now. And this is how you make friends, is just, you know, randomly. She was just absolutely fantastic, and she's a really, really good friend now. And we're sad that Geek Gear's gone, because they made some excellent stuff, but it just, I think it was when all the prices started going up with materials, it just really wasn't working out. And unfortunately, the owner, again, I'm not getting into details, is not as nice as we'd like. But it's not the owner I'm talking about, because nobody likes him, do we? We don't like him. But this person, she was lovely. She always kept me updated, and I'm really grateful to her. And yeah, she knows who she is, and I'm not going to tag her either. You know who you are, and I love you so much. Right, have I got any? Oh God, okay. No, but here's right. There's not a lot. Or if there are other Vinted things, I have no idea where they are at the moment. This is Paisley's Hedwig she made. This is from the 1st of September, and it's just, I've got this massive box here, this cardboard box with all the Shein things in, and it's just, I'm just putting my arm in there and dragging things out. I've got the greenhouse apron from one of the subscriptions from the same Vinted seller I had the clown from. So that is, I wanted to wear it to the studio tour, but I've told I'm not allowed to because Paisley's going to wear it. Paisley has taken it from me. She's going to wear it with earmuffs, so I'm going to have to figure something else out. So this is the problem with kids, is they just take everything from you and you can't have nice things. Okay, this I also had from the same Vinted seller, because I don't have this yet because I'm not subscribed to Wizarding Trunk. Hogshead tea strainer. Look at that. So I think they've done like a whole selection of Hogshead things. I'm knocking the camera again. Look at that. So we've got the Hogshead spoons, jug. Is there 2 jugs? There's 2. They're not the same size. One's like a gravy jug and one is something else. But either way, we're getting to a point where we could completely decorate a table with one, because they are bringing out so many Hogshead things. So that's beautiful. If I had proper tea, I could use it, but it's too nice. So we've got that little one there. Vinted things. Just trying to have a quick think before I finish this. There probably is stuff, and after I finish filming I'll go, oh damn it, I forgot that. That is it for now, I think, because I've been rambling long enough. I've got in the background here again, this is one of the potions I did with Paisley. So Orbeez food colouring, and there's some mica powder in there, so it goes all silver when you shake it, but this lid is not sealed, and I've tried to hot glue it and the glue just peels off and it leaks everywhere. So I've got to find a way to seal this, make a little label, and this will be such a cute potion when it's done. She did a little pink one which was easy to seal for some reason. She did a little pink jar which is sealed, and we've just got to put a little label on it, but we've not got around to that yet. School has started again, and we're back on that. So I've just got a massive mess on my desk to pack away now, which is great. I don't mind. And there are probably other things I have just forgotten about, but I don't know. I haven't been out to shops or anything for ages, so I don't know what anywhere's had in. I haven't been to Primark, so I don't know what they've got. I haven't been to the works. So the only way I can catch up with that is I check out Queen Niffler, because she goes everywhere and she posts everything, and that's how I usually know where to go. So I will be checking out Queen Niffler and seeing what she's been finding, and that is usually how I that's usually where my money goes, because she shows all the shiny new things and then I end up buying them. So that's everything for now. I have got a couple of other things coming. I've got to do the Shein things, and there are a couple of other unboxings. If there's anything you'd like to see first, let me know. If anybody's actually watched this far, because I have been rambling, let's be honest. And I hope you've liked whatever random selection I have just unboxed. So if you've got this far, I am sorry, and thank you for